set my stroke to black and my fill to none, and I select my pen tool. First thing, let's make a zigzag. Before I start drawing, I'm going to turn off one more thing. I'm going to make sure Smart Guides is turned off. Here, it's turned off. Smart Guides is something that gives me extra lines so I can line things up, but that's not useful when we're just starting. The easiest mouse motion is to click and let go. So we do that automatically. So we click and let go, down, up. You see how I have this kind of bungee cord attached to my cursor. It shows me where my line would be. Once I click, I've set that line by setting the point. So I'm going to click, and I move my mouse to the next position, and then I click. I move my mouse, and I click and release, click and release, click and release. When I want to start drawing, I have two options. I can hold the Command key, my cursor changes to the selection tool, and then when I click somewhere else, it deselects. That's how I can stop drawing. Let's make one more zigzag. Let's make a variable size zigzag. If my points are closer together and my lines are shorter, I can also hold down the Escape key and stop drawing. If I want to undo, edit, undo pen, or Command Z. So if you'd like to, you can undo what you're drawing and you can try again. Say escape, and that ends my drawing. Now we've made two zigzags, an even one and one of variable size. Now we're going to do something harder, which is to make a curved point. There are only two kinds of points in Illustrator, angles and curves. So if we want to make a curved point, the first point can be just a click, but the second one needs to be a click and a drag, which is to push down your mouse, drag until you see these handles. You see how these handles are controlling the curve, and then when I let go, the curve and the point are set. So it's like the zigzag motion, but this time instead of just clicking, I'm clicking and dragging. Click and drag, click and drag, click and drag, and escape. You see how each point, I'm going to change to the direct selection tool, the second one from the top, to show you what the points look like. So there's two ways to select a point. You can click on it or you can drag over it. And once it's selected, you see how it's larger and filled in. Once I click on a point, I can do what is called editing point, moving the point. So an angle point is just the point. This is a Bezier controller. You can drag that to create a curve. So this side of the control handle controls the curve before the point. This side of the control handle controls the curve after the point. And so together I can change the angle and I can change the distance of the handle from the point. I can go back and make my waves more regular if I would like, and sometimes you have to adjust the point before or after to be able to get the right curve that you are looking for. Let's do one more. In these videos, make sure that you can do it on your own. Click, click, and drag, and it's just about a quarter of an inch straight in the direction that I'm traveling. So I'm drag, let go, click, drag, let go, click, drag, let go. The last one can just be a click, then I hit escape. That's the end of my line. One more thing that I would like to show you, if I want to deselect something, I can go to my selection tool and just click somewhere else to deselect it. I wanted to talk about this anchor point tool, or also I call it the convert vertex tool. You can click on a point and convert it from a straight line to a curved line. So just click on the point and drag in the case of an angle. So you can change an angle to a curve, or you can click on a curve and change it to an angle. Now, what if you want to just convert one side of the curve? There's several ways to do it. You can select a point with the direct selection tool and stuff the handle back into the point. So now I have a curved side and a straight side. You see how I made this point is a curve still on this side, but now that I put the handle back in, it's an angle on this side. The faster way is the Convert Vertex tool, where just by clicking on it, you turn it into an angle. Practice making zigzags and waves. Make sure you can make a regular one and an irregular one and convert between the two.